The Illuminati realizes they don't feel safe in the house with Hulk anymore, so they strap him to a rocket and send him off into space. He breaks out of his cuffs, and the ship goes off course and straight into a wormhole, and he crash lands on a planet called Sakaar. He's greeted by natives, so he returns the hospitality, but the Red King's men show up and take Hulk to the Colosseum, where he becomes a gladiator for the entertainment of the king. His fellow slaves try to devise a plan to survive the fight. When they finally get in the pit, they immediately start dying. Hulk tries to figure a way out, but can't seem to get the door open, so he tries to go smash the king, but a monster shows up, and Hulk uses a normal punch and kills the monster instantly. Then he rushes the king, but is stopped by his bodyguard, Saira. The king gets into his power suit and tries to fight Hulk. The bodyguard tags back in, and the king stops the fight, and he's booed by the crowd, so he spares Hulk so he can fight another day. The surviving gladiators decide to become warbound and start swapping origin stories. Korg tells them about the time he got mollywomped by Thor and Beta Ray Bill. Then they have to fight a bunch of robots, and Hulk cuts through them like butter. Saira starts catching the vapors. Then a giant robot monster's released, and he swallows the Hulk. But then he gets a tummy ache and dies. Hulk goes back to his cell and gets a visit from Saira, and they have a conversation. She tells him about how a viral infection known as spikes infected everyone and killed everyone she knew. But she was saved because she has the Old Strong, a special ability very few have. She was forced to kill her family, but she was saved by the prince and trained to be his bodyguard. She wants him to leave with the group because she knows they're planning an escape, but Hulk ain't having it. He wants the king to fight him. Rebels come to break them out of prison, and Hulk warns them not to go, but one goes anyways. The next day they're back in the fighting pit. Now their opponent is Beta Ray Bill, who proves to be difficult for the others, but Hulk steps in and destroys his face.
Already dead.
The king comes out and says he'll release them if they kill the gladiator that escaped. They refuse, and Beta Ray Bill takes off their shock collars and releases them. He offers Hulk a ride home, but he turns him down. The gladiators escape and try to find somewhere safe, and Hulk goes off on his own, but Saira catches up to him and challenges him to a duel. She sees the spike vessel fly across the sky to a town. She asks Hulk to help her stop them, but he declines. The gladiators try to save the people, but most get infected, so they have to fight off the zombies. Hulk decides to help, but the zombies infect him. The bodyguard gets a message from the king, and she asks for help against the spikes. He tells her he sent the spikes. The king firebombs the city and kills off the remaining spikes. Hulk is no longer infected because of his healing ability, but he's knocked out. The king asks if he's alive, and Saira tells him no. He tells her to bring his body back, so she does. The king is about to execute the gladiators, but Hulk opens his eyes and goes apeshit on the king, but lets Saira kill him. Sakaar looks at Hulk like a savior, and Saira wants some green eggs and ham. So now they both rule the planet. Planet Hulk.